it been like sort of going through that, and how do you feel about those things going into tonight?
I think it's good. Obviously, we didn't like our last game, and I think the coaching staff did a great job of preparing us the last couple of days in practice, and I think we needed that. I think it's a wake-up call for us, obviously, after our last game, and, you know, we want to go out there and have a hard practice, have a good practice, and work together as a team and work out these kinks and get ready tonight against Winnipeg.
So when you think about the last game and the fact that, like, it felt like a different loss than maybe what you incurred during the 6-game streak, like, what's the confidence level like with this team knowing that, like, okay, you are better than this, and you've seen why you can be better than that?
Yeah, it wasn't a game that we were happy about. Obviously, we didn't come out to play, and that can't happen, especially at home in front of our fans. So tonight we want to go out there and get to our game quickly, play our game, and really bring some excitement, some energy, some physicality, you know, communicating with one another and playing our game right from the get-go tonight.
Obviously, the focus is going to be on you and what you can control, but you're playing a team that's coming off a similar game. What's the danger in facing a team that wants to essentially do exactly what you guys are doing and get back on track after a tough one?
Yeah, obviously they're a good team. They have a lot of firepower on their side of the rink, and I think it just comes down to us, you know, controlling what we can control, working together, playing as a group, and doing what we need to do right from the get-go and playing a full 60 minutes tonight.
What does having Gio back mean?
Yeah, obviously Mark's a great player, an even better person, been around for a long time. So he's the captain of our team, and, you know, in moments of when things aren't going right, you know, he can calm us down on the bench in the locker room. That's the experience, the leadership he brings. So we're glad to have him back in the lineup tonight.
The opportunity for others to step up in his place, where have you seen that benefit maybe some of your other teammates?
Yeah, obviously it's unfortunate that Mark had COVID, you know, to step away from the game for 10 days and be stuck in Tampa Bay. But I think at the same time it provides an opportunity, like you said, for other defensemen to get into the lineup and play well, and obviously show us what they can do. And I think guys have stepped up and done a great job of that. And that's the depth we have here in Seattle. We have guys that are in and out of the lineup and are capable to play on any team in the National Hockey League. And I think that's the bonus of our team. The depth is great on both sides of defense and forwards.
One of the people that we've seen a little bit more lately is Morgan Keith, someone you got a chance to play with. What growth would you say you've seen from him, and what sort of stood out about the way he's been maturing this season?
Yeah, obviously, I think his confidence has grown. I think the longer you play and the more games you play in this league, the more comfortable you feel, the confidence you have in yourself and your ability to play at this level. And I think we've seen that from Morgan, obviously, with his patience with the puck, you know, on the power play. And, you know, I've had the pleasure to play with him, you know, last couple games, and you can see that growth in his game, and it's been fun to play with.
I mean, you think about the fact that he's just 23 and there's still a lot to figure out. Like, when you look back at, like, when you were 23, like, what was the game like for you in terms of trying to figure it out?
Yeah, obviously it's tough, right? You come into and you're playing as a young guy, and there's a lot of experience around this league, and there's nerves, and I think, you know, you push that stuff aside and you just want to focus on what you can do to help the team win. I think, you know, Morgan's grasped that, and, you know, he's been playing well for us.
One more thing. So there was a play in practice, I believe it was Tuesday, where you and Lozon are in a corner. You're trying to get past him, and he just had you pegged. Like, how strong is that guy? Because he seems like he's an ox.
Yeah, he's a big boy, Lozy. Obviously, we've seen his physicality and his game throughout the year, you know, stepping up from teammates, you know, in fights against some experienced guys around the league. And he brings a different sort of physicality to our back end, and you see that every night with Jeremy.
All set?
Thanks, guys.
Thanks,